Weddings among the living, seen it 1,000 times. But the living marrying the dead? Now that's pretty bizarre, isn't it? In feudal times, marriages were arranged before the bride and groom even took their first breath. Some kids were engaged before they could take their first steps. But as the saying goes, life is full of surprises. After the engagement, if one of them unfortunately passes away, what would they do then? In old customs, if the bride died, the groom could remarry. However, he had to first take the deceased as his original wife. This custom, known as taking the position, the ghost bride is represented by a mannequin, and the ceremony had to be grand. Once all rituals were done, the groom gets another chance to pick up a bride, this time, a living one. The living bride, upon entering, had to bow to the door. Because the original wife spirit was already inside the room. This bowing was also called paying respect. It signified that she was merely the secondary wife, to have a child on behalf of the deceased wife. At night, first, the original wife is placed on the bed frame, with a paper figure next to her as a substitute for the husband. With the substitute companion, she wouldn't get jealous. One big bed, with both the living and the dead couple spending the night together. On this wedding night, this scene isn't exactly romantic, is it? In feudal times, men and women were not equal. If before the wedding, the groom passed away, the bride had to remain faithful forever, becoming a lifelong widow after marrying to the family. All the rituals were carried out according to tradition, but the groom was replaced by a rooster. The day after the rooster groom bowed at the ceremony, she would pay respects to her deceased husband and then live alone forever, spending her entire life in solitary confinement. This kind of marriage was called marrying a virtuous woman. The price of lifelong imprisonment was a reputation of chastity